the clutch actually works?
Well, I only give you a one tire fire, so.
My name's Dustin Williams, and welcome to my channel. I moved out to Southern California to pursue my passion as a filmmaker and car enthusiast. On my channel, you'll get to follow along on my dream car life. Racing cars, building cars, and traveling to Japan to drive and build my R34 GTR. I love Japanese culture and cars, so that's mainly what you'll find here. I also built a street apparel brand called Legends based on my experiences, cars, and Japanese culture. It's been a crazy ride so far, and I can't wait to see where life takes me. So let's strap in and enjoy today's video. That's not as bad as I thought it would be for sitting here for so long. Well, today our mission is to fix this and get the S13 back on the road. It has been a very long time since you guys have seen the S13, and today we have tons of mods for it, and the goal for today is to get this car back on the road. So, priority number one today is to hopefully, number one, change the clutch, also fix both of the leaks that you guys saw. So, Tim and I have been doing some inspecting. Our main leak, it looks like, is from the oil pan. If this will focus here, it's already about to drip right now, if you guys can see. So, we're gonna be replacing, or not replacing, we're going to be resealing the oil pan here, as well as dropping the trans. It looks like our rear main seal is also leaking, so we're going to drop the trans, change the clutch, do the rear main seal, and then do the oil pan, and that should hopefully clear up, at least a little bit of our oil issues here.
Yeah, what we're going to have to do is pretty much soak the motor and clean it, and then make sure there's no leaks anywhere else.
Yeah, so that's priority number one today, but also what we are going to do is a little tiny little baby mod to the S13 today. We have some brand new Circuit Sport taillights that I want to install. They're really, really sick. I'll show you guys when it becomes that time, but we're going to try and install the Circuit Sport taillights today on this just to add a little bit of flair to the car. We have lots of plans for this thing, but unfortunately, currently, the engine that we want to swap into this car is delayed, so those plans are kind of on the back burner for now. Just the goal is to have fun with this thing, do all the exterior and 5-lug and wheel swap, all that stuff before the engine goes in. So yeah, that's our goal for this car. I want to get it back on the channel. I want to get it back driving. So that's what we're going to do today, and I hope you guys are freaking pumped. The doctor is really in for this one, okay? Also guys, before we get too far in today's video, do me a favor, scroll down just a little bit and make sure that subscribe button is clicked. YouTube is telling me that over 50% of you guys watching this video right now have not clicked the subscribe button. So you guys may be watching my videos and seeing my videos on YouTube, but you might not be subscribed. Make sure you do that for me. We're trying to get to 600,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I think we can do it. So do that for me, but let's hop into it. The amount of oil that is coming off of everything underneath this car is insane, but I will say the condition of the car, other than how many miles it has and how much oil is under here from the leaks, the condition of the car is awesome. For as old and as jank as it is, it's surprisingly pretty clean. So Tim, we pretty much have everything out of the car now, ready to pull the trans out basically. Yeah. So we have the trans bracket, which we had to pull off, but pretty much the trans ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and set this guy aside and work on pulling the trans, and we're gonna get started with the fun stuff. just to give you guys an idea of what we were talking about earlier with the leaking issue, look at this. That was actually surprisingly pretty easy to get the trans off, but you guys can see how old the clutch is here. This thing is gonna be so burnt. I don't know. I've definitely, when we driven this car, shown you guys how bad the clutch slips. Like in third gear, I can press the gas and it goes nowhere. Just the RPMs rise. So clutch is definitely slipping pretty bad, and as you can see, it's really old. Is that like rust? Okay, and also look at the inside of the trans. It is absolutely disgusting. We are gonna clean that guy out and get everything fixed up, and hopefully we don't have any more leaks. You guys can already see the oil dripping from the little bracket right here, so this is gonna be a lot better, dude. Oh, actually, Tim just spotted this. The teeth on the pressure plate have broken off. What does that even, how does that even happen?
That's from the throwout bearing. It rubbed it out. Let's see. Let's inspect the throwout bearing. That's pretty.
It's just so old. Oh, it's about to be brand new. Courtesy of ACT Clutch. I'm very excited to show you guys that. What do you think, Sparko? Okay, don't lick it.
You're getting dirty today, huh?
Quick update here, we got the flywheel out as well, and we actually found multiple cracks within the flywheel. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but instead of reusing this or like sanding it down or something, I'd rather this thing not explode on me randomly. So we just went ahead and got a brand new flywheel. Tim is currently running to the auto parts store right now to grab it, because while he does that, I am gonna go ahead and work on getting this out so we can get to the rear man seal, clean it up, and replace it. You can already kind of see oil seeping out of here, which is terrible. So this is obviously gonna fix a really big issue that we've been having. So I'm gonna work on this, get this out, we're gonna clean this, and also clean the trans. This was way harder than I expected, but we got it off. Look how disgusting this is. This was definitely leaking, so we are gonna clean both of these and clean up here as well. Oh yeah, look at this. Gasket maker, I believe. Well, after oh God, Jesus. After 5 of the Valvoline parts cleaner bottles, this is as clean as the transmission was gonna get. So it's pretty brutal. That is years and years of just caked up oil. But good news here is, oh, here it is. We got this all cleaned up, and this is actually good to go. Cleaned off all the old gasket maker. Actually found where it was leaking from, so that's pretty cool. And then Tim got an OEM factory gasket. New gasket here, and it turns out that the previous gasket that was in there was not OEM. This looks like just like your generic auto parts store gasket, so it's good that we have a brand new OEM one. Hopefully that, I touched it, I fucked up. That hopefully does not leak this time.
So weird.
All right, well, a very cool update here. We have the brand new flywheel in, as well as the pilot bearing is in. So what we're gonna move on to now is unboxing the beautiful we are going to unbox the beautiful ACT clutch here. Check this guy out. So here's the actual clutch right here. Here's the clutch disc right here, very nice. Way better than stock, or whatever was in there. I don't even know if that was stock. And then, the prized possession here, oh God, the pressure plate. And what ACT does that makes this so special is, check that out, Tim. Every time we do a clutch, we got the Legends Media logo on it.
We got some lighting issue, there we go.
Oh, there it is, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Remember it now, because you'll never see it again. But it's the thought that counts on there, you know? It's a sentimental value. This is gonna be really cool. Overall, this is just way better than stock, and I'm really excited to actually be able to drive the car now, because it was basically undrivable with that old clutch. So we are gonna go ahead, unbox all of this, put it all together, throw it in the car, and throw the trans in. So let's get started. update here. Flywheel is in, clutch is in. Now, Tim, is it time for the big boy?
Yeah, let's put her back in here.
AKA the, oh, this is on manual focus. There we go. AKA the trans. We cleaned it up as much as we could today. So yeah, whatever. We're gonna throw the clutch in, or throw the trans in now, and this thing should be good to go. And hopefully it feels a lot nicer. Another massive thank you to Valvoline. Today we're actually be using their FlexFill gear oil for the trans. And if you guys haven't seen this stuff, literally a lifesaver if you guys are doing diff fluid or trans fluid, whatever it is. This is amazing. It makes it quick and easy, you know, Tim?
Yeah, like
give her a good squirt in the trans.
Why didn't they think of this years ago? Like, to be honest with you, it's like one of the struggles of the world.
And if you guys want to check this stuff out, I'm gonna leave a link to them down in the description box below. But not least for tonight, we have the oil pan. So we're hoping that this is another cause or another issue with the oil leak. You can kind of see where it's seeping out right there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, so we're hoping that this is like the bigger of the leaks so that we can cover this up. So we're gonna reseal all this stuff and put this back in here before we button everything up and start the car up and try out the clutch.
Not too bad.
Day 2, we are continuing on our S13 project here. Last night we were at the shop extremely late, so we decided to call it quits right when we got the oil pan back in and all sealed up and good to go. So we let that seal overnight so that today we can actually drive it and stuff. Because usually when you do gasket maker on different seals in the engine, you want to let that sit for at least 15 hours. So that's what we did, and today we're going to go ahead and finish up the car. Tim is currently putting in the trans brackets right now. While he does that, I'm going to go ahead and use the Valvoline FlexFill gear oil here and fill up the transmission while he does that. And then we'll move on to actually filling up the car with oil because we had to dump it to do the oil pan. And then we can actually start it up, make sure everything is good to go, and then install our taillights. This is just a great opportunity to brag on Valvoline with their new FlexFill packaging for the gear oil. Look at this. Look at that angle. See that? Filling her up. Look, that's where the fill plug is, right up here. Just squeeze her in there. Oh, you know what?
You didn't take the thing off.
I didn't take the thing off. Little constructive criticism here for Valvoline though. Pull tab on this. That would be, that's key, okay? Anyways, like I was explaining, fill plug is here, give her a little angle, and squirt her in. That is amazing. All right, we freaking did it. That was a long 1.5 days, but very, very worth it. And I'm hoping that this fixes a lot of our issues, at least until we are ready to do the engine swap. Tim, are we ready to try and start this girl up? I can already feel it. The clutch feels amazing. We got the short shifter back in. If you guys don't remember, we did the Tomei short shifter in here. It's very, very nice. And I want to go for our first drive to kind of feel how the new ACT clutch feels. It should feel close to OEM, right?
Yeah.
It's like OEM equivalent, so it should be just a little bit nicer than OEM. So I'm very, very curious and very excited to see how it feels, because we're gonna be driving this thing home and we're probably gonna be in traffic. So Oh my God, I forgot. Yes, we have to do the taillights. Of course, we can't start her up yet. Let's go check out the taillights. Over, Tim. So, unclimactic there. Last but not least, we have the Circuit Sports. What'd you call these, like clear lens? Clear lens, or I can't remember the exact term here. But
they look like clear lens to me.
We have the Circuit Sport clear lens taillights, which is gonna really modernize, or I guess not modernize, but like really give it that 90s JDM car look that I was going for. So let's go into the rear and take a look at the difference between stock and these.
Yep, it is.
OEM versus the Circuit Sports, this is gonna look freaking sick, dude. That's gonna look amazing. So we're gonna replace these old USDM gross looking taillights with these good looking guys. And that's just gonna like make the rear end pop a lot. So the goal here is, now that once this thing is like driving perfectly, I can drive it every day. The goal here is to like start working on the body, figure out my body kit, figure out the color, what we're gonna do, and all that good stuff. So this is pretty easy. Just 4 bolts. We're gonna bolt these guys in and see how it looks.
They're quite a difference, man.
Big difference.
Yeah.
The taillights are looking good. That actually looks awesome. This is like the perfect look that I was going for with the 240. Super stoked about that. So Tim's gonna finish up his side. He's also gonna put the plastics back in for me because we actually have our Japanese lessons today, and I know a lot of you guys were asking me about that. It's going great. I think I'm like right over 2 months of doing it now, and I'm learning a bit. It's very hard. It's really different from English, as I'm sure you guys are aware. But like the way they structure their sentences and stuff is very odd. So I'm kind of learning the grammar aspect of it and getting some vocabulary here and there, but it is going very well. So while Tim finishes up the 240, I'm gonna do my Japanese lessons with my teacher Kazuko, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time with this, and maybe I'll tell you guys something when we get done. Oh man, my brain hurts. It's getting difficult, but I actually really like it. I think that Masa is gonna actually start helping me and speaking to me in Japanese so that I can actually talk in it a little bit more, because I think the more that I talk in Japanese with what I know, which is very small amount, very elementary grade amount, but I'm getting better. So let's see. Watashi wa Dustin desu. American 26 歳. Alright, so while I was doing my Japanese lessons, Tim actually finished up the taillights of the car, and as you guys can probably guess, it looks freaking awesome. It looks phenomenal. And like I already said, it points out the fact that this car desperately needs a paint job or some kind of like, I don't know, buff or wax, or I don't know. The car just needs to be cleaned up, which we're gonna get to, but I'm really stoked on how the taillights came out. This is exactly the look that I was going for. So now everything's done. We can do our first start. Actually, I want to test out the taillights too, but we can do our first start, check out how the clutch feels and everything, and give her a test drive.
Oh, looks beautiful. Oh, way better. Nice. Yeah, do the full hazard lights. Oh yeah. Looks good.
Oh yeah. We can actually drive this thing now. Can we go for the test out with the clutch? has been a very long time. How great are these GTR seats though?
They're, honestly, we haven't driven it with them.
We haven't, no. Except for
Not
like
really.
the day that we did it, and that was the last time we drove the car, which was a very long time ago.
I'm just really tall, so, you know.
Oh yeah. I forgot how loud this thing is as well. She sounds good, right? Yeah.
Smoking.
Who's smoking? I'm smoking? Is the car smoking?
Just go.
Oh! We can actually drive it and it catches. Dude, this is it. It is so ridiculously loud. But
really is.
it works, and I'm stoked. I want to go down here with this car.
Just go and turn around.
That's what I'm doing.
That guy just said it looks sick.
What's up?
That guy screamed, it looks sick.
Oh, I missed it. Fuck. I don't know if the camera caught it.
You know, it's not that bad of a sound.
It's not. It's not.
It's loud.
It's really loud. I wonder, can I get a little squirrely in it, you think?
Probably.
Think now that the clutch actually works?
Well, I only give you a one tire fire, so.
One tire fire, baby.
You did it.
It works now. We can actually do that.
You could just weld the diff.
Oh, yeah, we could now. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But hey, it works. I'm happy. Let's go take some pics of the taillights.
Okay.
All right, buddy, you ready to go? Come on. Let's go home. All right. Okay, maiden voyage here. Okay, you comfy back there? Be a good boy. This is the part of driving an old Japanese car, an old stinky Japanese car that's pretty scary. And it's the maiden voyage of going home, unknowing if it's gonna make it. Now, I'm sure it will make it. The car's been super reliable ever since we bought it, but it's always just scary just taking that long drive home, especially because it's like an hour and there's a little bit of traffic too. So either way, I think we'll be okay. But we're going on our maiden voyage in the 240, taking it home finally and actually just driving it like it's meant to be driven. And hopefully we can pick up the R35 soon so we can drop this off at SOS and get this headliner done. Yeah, it's still got the old crappy seat belts, but you know, gets the job done. So wish us luck. We're gonna head home. You ready for this, buddy? It's a teamwork thing, okay? Doesn't care, not paying attention. All right, let's do this thing. But it is cool because I have Apple CarPlay. Makes it just a little bit nicer on our drive. Oh, and by the way, gotta do this. The pop-ups, the best. I do want to find out if, I'm sure you guys know, do they make like upgraded HIDs of the pop-ups? Because I would like to get some HIDs for this thing. Make it look a lot better. But all right, enough of me rambling. Let's head. Oh, and by the way, I also forgot really quickly. This has AC. It blows ice cold, and if I want it hot, like I kind of have right here, it blows medium hot too. It's good. It makes some weird sounds, but it's good. Well, we have good news. We made it home and everything. Safe and sound. The car did phenomenally. It actually drives really smooth. It's way too loud. If anybody in SoCal has an S13 coupe exhaust they want to sell me, I will buy it because this is way too loud. No way. But like I said, this goes back to the work-life balance question that I got in the Q&A. It is currently 8 o'clock at night, and I'm about to go to the gym, so I figured I'd take you guys along for this. If you guys wanted to see more powerlifting stuff, and this is, most of the time I get home super late like this, and I do not want to lift at all. That is literally the last thing I want to do, is go walk into that gym right now. But we're gonna get after it. We're gonna have a good workout. Today is chest day, so yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Whoa, this light makes my car look super weird. We did it, and I'm super happy that we did it. The hardest part about this is just getting up and going. All it takes is to just show up. Some people don't even show up. So no matter what it is, in whatever situation, whatever you want to do, show up and do the best that you can. And that's with everything. So with that being said, I got an awesome workout in. I'm super stoked. I gotta get back home to the pub and go edit this video for you guys tomorrow, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm so hyped that we have the 240 back. This thing is so awesome, and I'm so happy that we can actually drive it. It's registered, the leaks are fixed, the clutch is fixed. Now it's just good to go, and we can start working on the body and figuring out what color I want to go with the car. So that's coming up next for the 240. Help me decide, what body kit do you guys think we should do for the 240? Let me know. But all right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because it does help me out. And I'll see all of you guys in the next one. It's a 280Z video, so it's gonna be sick. Peace out.